Hi, are you ready for the story?
Hello, I'm Jacqueline, and today I will be reading Arabian Nights. The Fisherman and the Genie. There was once a poor fisherman who lived on whatever he caught from sea. Most days he caught a fish or two for his supper, but some days he went hungry. One morning he went down to the sea as usual and cast his net. When he pulled on it, the net was surprisingly heavy. I must have caught lots of fish, he thought gleefully as he heaved his catch onto the shore. But all he'd caught was a big old cartwheel. Shaking his head, the fisherman untangled his net and cast it further out to the sea. This time, when he pulled on it, the net was so heavy it hardly moved. Oh, this could be hundreds of fish, he thought eagerly as he bent double and hauled his catch to the shore. But this time, all he caught was a pile of broken clay pots. Rolling his eyes, the fisherman untangled his net and cast it even further out to sea. When he pulled on it, the net was so heavy it didn't move an inch. Ooh, it's as heavy as 1,000 fish, he thought hopefully. So he tugged with all his might and eventually pulled it to shore. But this time it caught a load of rocks. The fisherman sighed. Oh, I've only got time to cast my net once more today. If I don't find anything, I'll have nothing for supper, he said. He untangled his net and cast it out as far as he could possibly at sea. Oh, please let me catch something amazing this time, he prayed. Suddenly, the line went taut. When the fisherman pulled on it, the net was so heavy that he couldn't move it, no matter how hard he pulled. So he tied it to a stake on the beach and waded into the water to try to land his catch. He pushed and pulled and heaved and shoved and eventually managed to get the net to shore. But he was disappointed to find he hadn't caught a single fish. Instead, he had dragged up a large copper bottle, which was sealed with a cork. I still don't have a morsel to eat, but a copper bottle must be worth something, the fisherman said. He rubbed the bottle until it gleamed. I'll sell it in the market and buy some food. He untangled his net and started trying to drag the bottle up the beach, but it was too heavy for him. Maybe it's full of seawater, the fisherman thought, and he pulled out the cork to empty the bottle. No sooner had he opened it that a column of blue smoke billowed out into the sky. The fisherman staggered back in shock as the smoke gathered into a giant cloud above him and took the shape of a towering figure. It was a genie. Who dares release me? Thundered the genie. His mouth was cavernous and his voice made the very earth tremble. It was me, squeaked the fisherman. The genie glared down at the terrified man. Get ready to die, he said. You ungrateful thing, the fisherman protested, suddenly filled with indignation. What did I do to deserve that? The genie shrugged. Years ago, when I tried to kill King Solomon, he ordered some other genies to imprison me in the bottle and throw the bottle into the sea. And at first I said to myself, I will give all the gold inside the earth to the one who sets me free. But that's surprising, because usually genies are not like that. I wonder why he's so angry. And I wonder what will happen next.